Hi guys, it's me, and I'm back one last time in this place because I'm going to be moving out very soon, in like less than a week or a week. I think today's the 27th and I'm moving out from here on the 6th of June, so not long now left. I need to like pack everything and do everything, and yeah, I'm just really tired. It's been a hell of a year. It's been a crazy year, and I finished my exams finally. It took a long time, but I finally managed to do it. The thing is, it went by so quickly, and now that's really shit. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna like talk about my year, how it's been and stuff like that. Like what I've been doing, how I've been doing stuff, and yeah, this year feels incomplete for some reason. It feels rushed and just improper, and I don't know, it's just weird. It was a weird experience. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start by showing you my schedule. Well, it's not really a schedule. Like, it's so messy. Like that. There's literally like nothing on it. It's supposed to be a calendar for the last few months, I think. Started on 27th of March, which was quite some time ago, as today is the 27th of June, no, May, so it's been exactly 2 months since I've been running this calendar, and there's like nothing on it. I was supposed to like put notes on it, like what stuff I should do, but kind of like demonstrate through this period all the way up till, I'll say here, 1st of March, I did jack shit. I didn't do anything. 1st of May, it was really complicated. 1st of May, that's when I really started doing work, I guess, and it's been difficult the whole month. Well, I could say the whole year, because it's like uni, you can't really prepare for it. Like, it's a completely different experience, and I just feel so broken right now. Like, I feel as if I'm doing something wrong, but I don't think I am. Something's changed. I don't know what. Something has changed. We're gonna need to fix that sometime, but that's for a later thing. Anyway, yeah, I was supposed to like write stuff like what things I should do, what topics I should cover, like what worksheets I should complete, and I kind of left it till the last minute, and it was very weird because I don't know, I didn't expect myself to fuck up that badly, and it's been such a weird year. I'm like jumping all over the place and just I don't know how to describe it, but it's been a weird, tough year. That's all I can say. So yeah, that's the timetable with nothing on it. I just go put that bit here. Next I want to talk about learning Korean. Now, this year I said I would be learning a lot of Korean, but obviously that turned out to be a lie. Well, I did learn a bit towards like the 1st of April, May, around that time, a bit of March as well, but it kind of like died down. I don't know why. The first 3 months of uni, first 4 months, I spent like sleeping and drinking mostly, which now looking back I regret, because it didn't really get me anywhere. It didn't really make me a different person, didn't really change me, and it's just, I didn't really get anything out of it except a brief period of time where I felt happy. It's just weird. I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it that much, but yeah, it was interesting. Now, the next 4 months, I think it was like the first 4 months was like September till December, October, November, December, yeah. December, that was like the period of time where I was like a huge mess. For some reason, my life is, I'm a mess in my own life. It's really annoying. I don't like it. But yeah, and then I didn't do any revision. I did like a bit studying for the test, and that's probably why I got like such low grades. But we will see at the end of the year on the 19th of June, because that's when my results come out, and honestly I'm so scared. Like, I don't think I will do that well. I know I'll do well in one subject, which is maths. I'll show you later the notes on that, because I am actually very proud of myself. I can't say I'm proud of myself, no. I am not proud of myself at all. But yeah. And the next 4 months, which was around January to May? January, February, March, April. Well, we could put it, no, we could put it, divide that into 3 months, so January, February, March. We can divide it into that, and that period of time was quite chaotic for me as well. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. It was just a period of confusion for me. I definitely didn't have time to work then, so I couldn't do any work because I was just like so busy doing other stuff and focusing on other things. Yeah, and there was a lot of travelling there. It was a nice period of bliss, you could say, and it was fun, I guess. I liked it. But then there was April, May, no. April was kind of the same, kind of. I would say May. May's been a long month. So yeah, April was kind of into that as well, but May was a different kind of week, I guess you could say. A different kind of month. And it was weird. Like, I don't remember when I got back here. I think it was around, let me see where I started my revision. I don't know which book it was in. I don't know where my other books are. Oh yeah, they're over there. I'll probably get them during the period because I've got some other things to show and stuff. It doesn't say it here now. I think it was April 24th. No, yeah, it was during Easter. Easter was 16th. So I came down on 8th of April, I guess, and then I went away on when was it? 24th? No, it was a Tuesday. 25th of April I came back here. And so I've been here for a month now. More than a month, that's why it feels so long and boring. During that month I've been revising a lot, I would say. Well, I started properly revising, as I said, on the 1st of May, so it's been quite a long revision session. But I properly started revising, like, head down on the 15th, I would say. So that didn't leave me much time because I had exams there, 4 exams. Well, 2 before that, but those were kind of like prep exams. And they did go towards the final mark, but it's fine. So yeah, I just started on that day, and then I had 3 days to revise for dynamic systems, which I'll explain in a minute what it means. Then I had 1 day, 2 nights, 1 day to revise for materials, which I stayed in the library for like the entire night for once. And then another night I stayed there as well. And I got home at like 6 AM and I was really tired. Those days were fucking chaotic. I don't even know why I did them. Like, and then after material mechanics we moved on to maths, which I had a day to revise for as well. That went alright, and then we had 2-3 days to revise with thermodynamics. One of those nights I stayed up all night and then I nearly missed my exam. Thankfully someone called me and like, "Where are you, mate?" That was really lucky. That was on the night of the exams, like, fuck. That was really scary. But yeah, that's my timetable. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put a pause on this part because I don't know how long I've been talking for and don't have time there anywhere, and my laptop's running out of battery, but it should be fine. Like, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. No, wait. 1 second. 3 seconds. I'll be back very soon, basically. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, I'm back and we are continuing off from where we left off, and I'm just going to show this very quickly. This is my Korean book. As you can see, it's very simple. The binding on it is very wonderful. It's the white binding, singular spiraled, and it's got 80 sheets, which I think is a lie because it doesn't look like 80 sheets. There's like way more. The paper is very nice quality. As you can see, like it's very soft to touch. But yeah, anyway. I started doing this when I was in Russia around December. I think that's fine, yeah. And I started like learning off the phrases. As you can see, my very wonderful book, phrases. I don't have the lights because it's very dim here. So yeah, there we go. I started off with basic phrases and how to write them and how to pronounce them. I'm not going to be talking any Korean because my Korean is sucking right now. It sucks. It's really bad. Yeah. And as you can see, like this page is basic phrases. Like, yeah. And then let's move on. Then I learned like positions and location markers. I don't remember any of this anymore. And it's just like verbs then it's like food, as you can see, like this is an example. Oh yeah, and then I started learning numbers because I completely forgot the numbers as well. I need a good example. One, where, look, neat. And then there were counter numbers as well. There was like, you need to add certain markers after words, like after, if you say for example 5 bottles, they have the same bottles pronoun, so like, but it's different, it's like, it needs to be the exact thing. And yeah, it's been a tough course, I guess. Well, it's not a course because I'm doing it by myself, so I would say I've learned quite a lot. But then I was like, hang on a minute, I don't understand some of these words, so I went back and I started learning the words. And I started off with A, then I went down B, C, D, you know how the alphabet works. And so yeah, I just started learning the words. As you can see, Korean learning vocab, I started it on the 23rd of March 2017. I don't remember what was going on that day, but yeah. Oh yeah, that was when I was in the library, I think it was, yeah. And I just started learning numbers, as you can see right here, and then I moved on to letters. A on the first word is afternoon. I'm not going to pronounce that because I don't like pronouncing words. I just like writing words, so yeah. And then I moved on to other letters like C and B. As you can see, this is B. Yep, there's a B, and then there's C. And then I carried on, and then I got fed up because I just couldn't be asked. I got down to E, and then I was like, as you can see, like my motivation level dropped down to like 1 line. It was like, fuck. But yeah, that's Korean for you. I'm going to be studying it very hard this year. I always say that, but we'll see. I'll have a lot of spare time, so it'll be fine. We'll see where I get to. Next. I want to talk about materials and stuff like that. Fluid dynamics, mechanics, all of that. I'll talk about maths first, because maths is a good subject. I like it. Now maths, it first started off with writing stuff in here, so like a mini book, or like stuff like that. What was it? What is this speech? I don't understand this speech. Basically, Argon diagrams. It's only at the end of the year that I realised I was doing further mathematics, which is really confusing, and like some people were better than others, so it was like because they took further maths for A levels and I didn't, so. But it was fun, it was interesting. It's pretty like maths, very alike, but more complicated, I would say that. But I managed to get my head around it. I spent a couple of nights revising for it, and this was a logbook. Like they give you worksheets and you need to work through them. Then you have to write reflective paragraphs talking about how you helped your people, like people in your group, and then you have to like mark others' work as well. Now this page, this is an example. As you can see, it starts around somewhere here. This is question 5, and it talks about Load F of magnitude 400 newtons carried by a boom OA supported AB and AC. Calculate tension for equilibrium and for resultant force acting along the boom. Express tension cables in vector. It's basically vectors, and it's very complicated. Like, this is the diagram. I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, it's a really complicated diagram, and then you have to split it up into a one plane drawing. So like, it's pretty hard to understand. So like, O's coming out, and then there's two beams, so it's like that, and then there's a beam coming out like that. Then you have to calculate the magnitude, which is really difficult because I didn't understand that part as well. But yeah, and then you have to write reflective paragraphs from that. I was like, this is an example that you probably can't see it, but I'm trying to be, you know, helpful at least. And it carried on for like the whole semester. Don't know how to say it, because it never goes right. And then there was like differentiation, integration, the usual basics, and then there was like, I don't know, it got really harder. Differential equations and uses of differential equations and just Laplace transformations. It seemed pretty basic though, that's the thing. Like, it feels basic work what we were doing, but I didn't really revise the entire year, so like, it didn't really go well. But who knows, we'll see when we get the results. As I said, this is my logbook, my lecture notes book. And, this was the notes I made during maths, so like, a few days before the exam, I'd like make notes, so I'd jot them down on a piece of paper. As you can see, like, this is a beautiful piece of paper. It's stapled right here at the corner for purposes of joining. And it's like, it started off with facts. Like, I'll do this from the start and I'll write them down like that. And then I would move, so I would keep this paper aside, and every time I would see an equation or something I didn't know how to do, I would jot it down, and then I was like, look back at the sheet every day and stuff. And then I started going through the solutions, like questions and solutions, trying to understand how they were answered. And like, I would write every step down. The teacher took away our logbooks for some reason, so we didn't have the means of efficient revision. But I managed to do it somehow. I hopefully will get good grades. But the thing is, I've got the feeling that it's going to be like A, S, back like that. Because I feel as if I did alright on the test, but I didn't really. This is how I'm feeling right now, so I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm very scared. My arm's been hurting for like ages. I don't know why. There's like integration stuff, as you can see, like here, and then like Newton-Raphson method, which was like xn minus the differential of fx over the differential of xn. I said that wrong. Xn minus fxn over f differentiating xn. It's really complicated basically, so you need to know, like, it's difficult. But it's interesting. You'll have a fun time next year if you're doing mechanical engineering. All the best of luck. There's like different equations, like Argon diagrams, there's polar form. It's pretty interesting. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a fun year. Interesting, fun. I need to keep these videos short because I found a new thing that's been happening in my videos is there's been a bit of lag in them. I don't know why or where it came from, but I'm gonna have to like deal with that very soon, so I have to keep it under 10 minutes. But that means I'm gonna have to like get up constantly, which is really annoying. And I don't know how long I'll have left to do this, but I'll speed things up a bit. So that's maths for you, like different solutions, different questions, writing out the solutions. So for that we'll usually get a sheet like this and like that, so you can see like the sunlight reflects the thing. And you had like equations and then like solutions and stuff like that, more solutions. Then like another sheet, Euler method, don't know what the fuck that is, doesn't matter, done, not doing it again. Non-homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficients. Let's say a squared ad squared y plus b dy plus cy as equal to fx, and then you treat like a simultaneous equation, no, like a quadratic equation, then you have to do certain things to it which I don't understand. But it's fine. This is my other maths book, which I I change mass spec really quickly because they fill up very quickly because I'm such a smart person. Like statistics, we did a bit of statistics, but that didn't come up in the test, thankfully, which is very lucky because I didn't revise for that. So it's fine. We had 7 questions, I think it was, or 5. I think it was 5 questions. Yeah, no, it was 7 questions. 7 topics. I don't remember what they were, but yeah. And then we're going to move on to thermodynamics. Thermodynamics. Actually, wait, let me just make a pause right here and I'll just like let the information sink in because I'm talking really fast and I'm back into the mode of where I am communicating with the audience very perfectly. Don't know how the volume's doing though, that's the main question. I'm going to have to like bump it up. But yeah, I'll be back in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm back and we'll continue on with the journey. Next part was thermodynamics. Thermodynamics was 80% and it was the last exam that we had. It was really complicated because like the second part was really confusing. I didn't like it at all. It was very complicated. I hated it. But yeah, it was alright. I guess it was still complicated. Like there was so many equations you need to realize and memorize. There was like processes, like energy, like fucking properties of a system, like state, postulate, don't know what that is. There's like charts and explanations on every page, and then I'll like write out the theory and do all the notes and stuff. It was very interesting, very factual, and yeah, it was a hell of a topic. Very difficult. There's like Archimedes' principle. I'm doing engineering. There's like hydrostatic force example, like dams and pressure, how P is equal to P 0 plus rho GH, and like rho GH is like pressure. And like there's like drafts and fucking forces of water. Surprisingly, I managed to complete this book completely. Obviously, I do not know how many pages there are here, but yeah, it was a nice experience. As you can see, like the book's completed. Like, it's nice. It's nice work. Like, it's like look at all that work. I'm so proud of this. Like pressure's a difficult subject, and like so was heat. Heat was very shit. Anyway, moving on, materials. Materials. It was very complicated as well, I'm gonna say. There was truss. Truss is a hell of a subject. I hated it so much. God save us. It's like forces, like as you can see in that diagram, it's like a triangle and you have to work out all the forces on each truss member, and then you have to like do it in the Y direction, do it in the X direction, and hopefully I won't have to retake the subject. I don't want to retake any subject because I'm so sick of them. I mean, because resetting is, I hate resetting, so like I fucked that up probably. Oh well, we'll see how we do. Because the materials I did good in the first semester because I properly studied that very well. Unfortunately in this book I didn't complete it. As you can see there's so many spare pages. I'm probably going to keep this for next year though because I really like my work. And it looks really confusing, like look at that, it's fucking diagrams and working out forces and like it's so fun. Who wouldn't want to do that? Now this subject I didn't really revise for that much, that's the thing. And then there was like the first semester was like materials and like properties and like stress, strain, very boring stuff. Grade boundaries, there's like equations you need to know. Oh yeah, and then I did flash revision, which was proved to be pretty good because that's how I understood most of the things. They gave us revision slides, so we had to like remember everything. Like material families, design-led approach, which here product design is like identifying market need, expressing as design requirements, develop product specification. And then there was different types of loading. There was biaxial tension, compression. There was like beams analysis, and it's very boring. Like I don't really enjoy it, but you know you gotta do what you have to do. As you can see, I didn't spend that much time revising this chapter because it was really annoying. Like Poisson ratio, God, I hated that. Anyway, moving on to the next subject because we are out of time. Dynamics. Dynamic systems was also a hell of a chapter, I would say. It doesn't belong here. It belongs in there. My room is a mess right now, so I'm moving out very soon, so I'm gonna have to like, you know, work very hard. Dynamic system was like all about electricity and volts and currents, and there was like different principles and stuff. I got dynamics. No. Oh well. So yeah, this is the dynamics board. As you can see, it's very factual. To go on that, like it's got all the things you need to know, and I stick it on the wall. And whenever I don't know something, I look at it. So it's like right next to me. I don't remember like any of it coming up in the exam though, because it was 4 questions, 4 long answer questions. And I was like, analysis of the current. It's very boring. What the fuck? But yeah, it was very boring. The second part, to mechanics, was like, what was it? I was like, oh god, acceleration of systems. That part took me ages to fucking understand. Those moments of inertia of a object, like I equals mr squared. And then, but then you have to like apply it to different shapes and like integrate stuff. And like parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem was very boring stuff. There was like force consideration, acceleration of rotating system. I would have thought. Very complicated stuff, I'm gonna say. And like this is my revision notes for that topic. There we go. Like gear systems and mechanics. Gear systems took me hours to fucking get my head around, and even then I didn't get my head around that. Radius of gravitation, all that shit. It was really shit. Basically very boring. Next we have more notes. This is like all notes as well. I put in so much work. I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna just go to sleep after this because I'm shattered. Like, so that's notes basically. Oh yeah, this is a test. I did past paper. I did really bad, and like I got 20% in that, which makes me very worried for the final one. Because it was like talking about bikes, and I was like, what the fuck is a bike? Like moments of inertia around a rotating object. It's pure shit basically. Worst subject ever. One of the worst. They're all pretty bad. Like pile drivers working out fucking changing momentum. Who's got time for that? Then there was dynamic systems, microcontroller tests, which was mini tests, which they tested us in knowledge of that. I got 81%, which I'm very proud of. I put in a lot of effort into all of this, like fucking alias waveforms. It's a false waveform which gets formed incorrectly because of the sampling frequency being too high or something like that. Yeah, too slowly. Sample too slowly, so like the signal gets mixed up. So, I don't remember any of this by the way, but yeah. This is like a cheat sheet. Well, it's not really a cheat sheet because I didn't really cheat in the exam, but yeah. And it's got a form of all the equations I need to know for the exam, because it's like very interesting, very boring. Very boring. There's engineering design, more engineering design, which was like, this is another test before the mini test. As you can see, it's like diagrams, and you're using a program to work it out, and like exact dimension, tolerance frames, drawing predictions, very boring stuff. Very uninteresting stuff. Okay. Then there was fluid revision. Fluid revision was also pretty bad, but very interesting because I had a nice time doing it, and I had nice memories to go along with that too. Wow, yeah. And there was like YouTubes, it's like that, and calculations with YouTubes and stuff like that. Very boring stuff, as I said. Resultant force, TV diagrams, pure substances, saturated liquids, saturated gases, and free stream, boundary layer, fucking shit. Not interesting stuff basically. And then there was a thermo. That's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, so that's another sheet I made. I'll carry that around with me wherever I go, which I didn't go anywhere, so I just stayed at home most days. But yeah, it's been a long year. Very uninterested as well. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, that's pretty much done. This, and now throughout revision I would like have to stay fit mentally and physically, so like I would have to like work here at home in the comfort of my free room, and I would make like a timetable, not a timetable, but like, it's kind of like a timetable telling me like what I should do each day, like how I should exercise to stay in shape, but I was trying to lose weight and that didn't really go to plan. As I haven't measured myself in ages. I want to go swimming tomorrow as well, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm going to have to like get rid of all the stuff in my room, and I've only got 2 boxes to do that. It's like a mess. Like, fuck. I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but yeah. This is like sit-ups and the fucking push-ups and then fucking leg-ups like this, which is like none of that proved to be any use. So like it's pretty good. Like I don't know, you probably can't see. I don't know. You might be able to see. Yeah. Like this is the days and that's the amount. I would take rest in between. The very boring stuff, very trivial. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. Now I'm gonna be talking about my life here. Life here has been very shit, very boring. I feel like I'm a zombie right now. I feel like I'm talking in monotone again. I don't know if something feels weird. Something feels off right now. Maybe we are inside a simulation. I fucked up so badly. Last night was a mess. Like, we were drinking a lot, and yeah, because it was like the day after the exam, so we kind of had to. I don't remember, like, I was a mess last night basically. I fucked up big time. I regret it as well, but you know, shit happens. My life is already depressing enough, so I'm kind of used to it now. I'm so not well. Fuck my life. Yeah, it's been a pathetic year for me. Oh yeah, and I started playing Injustice 2, which is a good game on the iPad, but I don't know. I just feel incomplete right now. I feel sad. I don't know, hopefully it'll pass. Like, it's still depressing. Started a bit of gambling as well, like slot machines and playing blackjack. I made some money though, so it's alright. Made like £2 and then another £8 from slot machine. And yeah, it's been complicated food wise. Been alright. Been to a few restaurants and stuff like that. My life is a mess right now. Fuck. I fucked up so badly. I constantly keep on hurting people, which annoys the fuck out of me. I don't know what to do like with my life. Can't keep on making people hate me. Talk a bit about K-pop, shall we? Anyway, K-pop time. There was a comeback, a very nice comeback from Yeji. It's like spelled Y-E-Z-I, and she's from Firestar, I think that's how you say it. Firestar. But she's very talented, like she's really good at rapping. Her comeback was something to do with Queen, and like in that video she slays. Like she is probably the queen of rap. If popularity didn't matter, if skills mattered, I think she would be like #1. But she doesn't release enough content. That's the thing, and I still haven't listened to the album because I want it to be surprised for a day when I'm feeling down. It's gonna be very soon. I think this thing is gonna be tomorrow because like it usually happens around that time. The day after I do something bad, I feel alright. I think it's the sense of denial, like everything's alright, but then the day after, it hits pretty bad. Like that's gonna be tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, what have I done? It's so bad. I feel like that person might want to talk to me like ever, because for some reason I keep fucking up in my life. God. Maybe I should just like live by myself, not hurt anyone. I think I hurt a person once per 3 months. That's how it is. Like, it's so fucked up. I shouldn't have done it as well. Because now I fucked up big time basically. I want to go back to sleep when I'm done. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to pick up my laundry. Fuck, I don't know what the time is, but I'm gonna have to do that very soon. And I think I'll be right back because I'm gonna have to like pause the recording and then get back to it real quick. I'll be back very soon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, it's me and I'm back, and yeah, I'm just gonna like, there's gonna be a 5-minute video because I don't want to like extrapolate too much into the unknown. But yeah, it's been a bit of a fuck up this year, as I said, and I fucked up big last night, but it's fine. Things like that happen to me all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. I've been really broke this year. I mean this month. I don't have any money left. I don't know how I'm gonna survive anymore, or if I'm gonna be able to travel to places. Like, I'm in such a shit state right now. I just want to give up with life, go back to sleep. Because sleeping is the only way I can come out from this depression thing, whatever it is. I think it's built in. It's like a DLC, it's built into built-in DLC. I got a bunch of movies I need to watch, which are pretty pointless now, because the person I recommended them is like not gonna talk to me like ever. Where is it? Fountain, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Yesenian, A Single Man, Pianist, Napoleon Before the Fall, A Beautiful Mind, Requiem for a Dream, A Frozen Flower, Postman to Heaven, Detachment Life by Agashi, Green Mile, House Moving Castle, 99 francs, We by Madonna, Leon the Professional, Memoirs of Geisha. Yeah, basically a lot of music, films. I don't feel like watching them, I'm gonna have to, because I don't know. It feels so shit right now, emotional shit thing. Not gonna be good at all, like, fuck. But yeah, it's gonna improve, I think, hopefully. Don't think it will. Doesn't feel like it will either. I'll be playing poker and blackjack now all the time. It's pretty fun, like, found a good company. Had some slushies yesterday, it was really nice weather, like, look at that picture, like, it's so cool, so beautiful. Oh yeah, I need to check if someone's done something, which will be very interesting, because now this will determine a lot, because you can't follow a person on Instagram, look at the story and not follow a person and look at the story at the same time. We can't do that. Like, okay, let's see. Then next. I want to skip a few. We went to Burger King as well. I'll post some pictures probably like online. Fuck off. No, okay, that's not good news. That is very not good news. Oh god, I'm so fucked. Yeah, no, that didn't go well at all. Okay, right. Okay, that's not good news then. I think things have vanished at all, like, yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. It's over. I am gonna go to sleep after this, like, fuck. I can't be asked to take out the laundry, I'm done with life. I don't want anything to do with this life anymore. Yeah, study to engineer the future. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'll probably talk some other time. Like, I'm going to the artist. I can't do this. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully you'll see me, and no, you might not see me because I'm probably going to kill myself with this fire because I just make it silent. So no one will hear from me ever again. And so I won't be able to hurt anyone either. Because that's what I'm good at. That's the only thing I'm good at in this world. I've got no other talents but great. Maybe my purpose in life was just to be there to make people angry or hurt, or just feel pain and suffering and fucking don't know. Why am I such a cunt now? Why am I such a cunt? I don't know what to do with my life. Stay positive, keep yourself motivated and enjoy life. That's what the past to me said. Where the fuck is he at? Now. Like, it'll be fine though, I think. I'm gonna have to stop the recording there because the time is running out and I'm gonna have to get some sleep. Get some shut-eye before I'm going to collect my stuff. But yeah, I will see you very soon and I hope things will be better in the future. The purpose of this video was absolutely pointless. I'll probably be making another one because I didn't really talk about much this time. It went by very quickly. But yeah, I'll see you soon and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date and get the latest updates and see the latest content delivered to your door, front door. But yeah, bye and see you next time.